All right, hello and welcome to this weather update. And I first want to start off with talking about the smoke that we're dealing with in our area. We have an air quality alert in effect. This is a map actually from of the forecasted smoke, and you can see just how far it's stretching. These fires in Canada, they are in Manitoba. They said Manitoba province. Um, they're huge, and very little coverage in the media about this at all. We haven't heard much even about Hawaii lately. They just don't want to talk about what's going on with our planet. I want to show you the other map here. This was from the other day. This is from yesterday. You can see the smoke map right there. So we have, as a result of this, we have bad air quality in effect. We'll get to that later, but we have a bad air quality. The air quality alert is in effect for our area because of that. I'm saying it's because of ozone, but there's also a lot of haze and smoke. We had a little haze yesterday. It wasn't that bad, but today it's a lot worse. So um, you can see we have the air quality alert in effect. So really, not a good day to be outside at all. And if we go and we look at the temperatures, you'll just see across our area. You can see it's already getting humid outside. 79 degrees at Farmingdale, so it's not too bad. I'm sorry, my allergies have been absolutely terrible lately. Um, Islip, 79. Thank God I have my air conditioner now. 79 degrees at Islip, so it's not too bad, but the dew point is up there. 73 degrees at West Hampton. All right, so there is a sea breeze that's definitely keeping Long Island cool. Because if we go into the city, it's a lot hotter there, as you'll see. 85 at Central Park right now, but the humidity is lower there. Still 85. That's a lot hotter. But we go even hotter. We go to our favorite hot spot. You know who's the hottest place in the tri-state area, right? Tom's River. 88 degrees. Probably making a run at 90 today. If not today, tomorrow. They will make a run at 90 degrees. So let's look at the Wonder Map and see what the temperatures are in our area. All right, a little map of all the temperatures. You can see, yeah, you can see the sea breeze is definitely helping Long Island out a lot. Except for the North Shore, it's a little hotter as you go toward the North Shore, of course. But on the South Shore, temperatures are in the 70s, more or less. If you go into New Jersey and in the city, you see you got the upper 80, upper 80s, and even, yep, looks like a 91 near Tom's River. So yeah, that's the hot spot. Is Tom's River, as always, as always. All right, so we're gonna see the smoke on the satellite view here for today. You can see here's the smoke across there. Let me move this over so you can see this a little better. There's the smoke, and you can see we got a lot of smoke over our area today. Very bad air quality. It wasn't great yesterday, but today it is worse, much worse. And if we go and we look at the one from yesterday, let's look at the one from yesterday. Actually, wasn't that bad yesterday. Actually, it was just very thin. There was a little smoke that was moving in, but yesterday wasn't that bad. But today is much worse. And just to show you where the smoke was coming from, if we go back again, the day you can see here it is, and then it just came right in. So hopefully they're starting to get some rain over there, and hopefully these fires can go out so we can at least stop this emission of smoke into the air, because it's getting to be ridiculous. Don't ever remember seeing smoke from Canadian wildfires every May and June, but lately it seems like every year we get that smoke, at least for some period of time. All right, so the next thing that I promised was going to talk to you about is Hurricane Makunu. Makunu. Hard to pronounce name. Yes, there is a hurricane. Well, they call it a cyclone there in the Gulf of Arabia. Yeah, a hurricane in the Gulf of Arabia. Very, very, very unusual. Almost unheard of. And it's impacting land. So this is a satellite image. For some reason, I click it and it doesn't load. So I'll have to use the. Well, actually, I can use something else. Hold on a sec. Okay, so because that's the only satellite image that I can seem to find of the Gulf of Arabia, and it doesn't work. We're going to look at the MODIS view, and this is actually from yesterday, May 24th. I think it was up to 110 knots at this time. Now it's down to 100 because it started impact land. But this is a hurricane. This is the desert. This is all supposed to be dry, all right? And here we have a hurricane. Why? We're having tropical storms in places we're not supposed to have them because the water temperatures are above normal due to man-made climate change. Duh! So here it is now. Here it is today. It looks like it's weakened a little bit, but this is impacting places that aren't supposed to be receiving heavy rains and winds. This is going to be a devastating disaster for this area here. This is Oman, all right? This is a desert over here, all right? You're not supposed to have hurricanes in the desert. This is what I'm talking about with climate change, all right? People don't want to listen to me. They don't want to hear about it. But we've got to stop driving these huge trucks and SUVs. Ford, for instance, is not even making sedans anymore. They're only focusing on SUVs and trucks. It's getting worse. So we are accelerating climate change because of these SUVs and trucks. I'm not going to blame it solely on it, but I think it's been a big factor in the rapid increase in the rate of changing climate and the crazy weather patterns we've been having lately is due to this. And obviously Washington isn't going to do a damn thing about it. It would be nice if this hurricane went over all the oil fields and disrupted all the oil flow, and then it would cause an oil crisis, and then people would be forced to drive more fuel-efficient vehicles. But I do feel bad for the people in this area. This is what I mean with climate change. We're seeing people's lives and towns being destroyed by these natural disasters that could have been avoidable had the human race, and I'm not just pointing the finger at the United States, I'm pointing the finger at the whole world, had the human race stopped consuming things. So, I mean, God, what do you need a big truck for? What do you need a big house? I saw this big house in Hicksville the other day with SUVs parked up front. All right? This is the epitome. This is just a colossal waste, colossal greed going on. We got to put a stop to it because we're only going to kill ourselves in the end. Actually, other creatures probably can adapt more easier to this climate change than we can. All right, so we're only going to put ourselves into the brink of extinction because of this. All right, so a hurricane in the Gulf of Arabia there, never supposed to happen. Never supposed to happen. I'm going to call it a hurricane. I know it's called a cyclone there. Anyway, that's it for this update.